And welcome back once again.
Another week.
People watching, people listening. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Now or in the future, man, I would say both are equally. It equal that scale's balanced out. Now, future.
We're there, man.
Yeah, we're there.
Yeah.
Anybody that is there now or in the future, I'd say you're all equals. So thank you for joining us. I'm going to send a message out to chat. antisocialexperience.com. Let's pull it up. Oh, and we got our file directory up here. Didn't mean to do that, people. antisocialexperience.com is the website. Antisocial Experience on Facebook and YouTube are... Did it not change? Oh, I had to activate the window. I get it. I'm losing my own methods over here, Tim. It's really not working.
Ooh, technical difficulties.
Oh, I know what it was. I was on the wrong window.
Oh.
I can make an ass out of myself any given day of the week.
I think anybody can.
Dude, I'm great at it. Awesome. Okay, this is what I wanted to do. All right, so the website, the Facebook. If you're not there, check it out. And then also our YouTube. Subscribe to us there. Facebook, either or. Both of them are social platforms. Anyhow, let's get back to the main event. The main event.
Ding, ding.
Context, man. Is that something that matters?
Yeah.
I mean, but you grew up, and growing up, context was a thing that was usually taken into consideration, I would have to say. Like, am I mistaken, or did context matter?
It mattered back in the day.
Do you think so in 2019?
Gets thrown out the window pretty easily these days.
Almost too easily?
Yeah, you could say that.
I often think that it's not considered, honestly, in a lot of circumstances. And it's like, it's strange. Like, something that would have meaning doesn't. Do you know what I mean? Like, you would think the meaning behind something. Because let's just take it the simplest way possible. Okay, context. If it has no meaning, somebody can literally be offended, and I'm sure it's happened somewhere about somebody saying, oh, hey, hello, or hey, hi, whatever, to somebody. Do you think somebody somewhere has gotten offended to that?
Oh, yeah. It's as if like the person they're saying hello to is having a bad day or something.
Yeah, and they're already amped up to 10.
Yeah.
I think context is an important thing. I think the world is quickly slipping away from it, and I'm not saying the world as a whole, just bits and pieces, especially online. Anyhow, that discussion out of the way, where do we want to open this at, man?
Well,
we got lots of links.
We got lots of links.
Yes.
You're the one who said, let's not talk about politics, man. But
Well, I mean, it's not really politics, but it kind of is.
Kind of is.
Social politics. It's not really presidential goods.
It's ideological, I'd say.
Ideological.
Yeah.
Do I risk any ill consequences if I pull up either my Keep or my Google Docs and show that?
As long as you're not showing your password.
Well, no, but I mean, if I say I want to take and pull it up over here.
Depends what you got in your Google Docs, man.
I don't know if I'm signed in. You know that?
No, that we might not be.
Let's find out. If I'm not, then I guess we won't have it pulled up. I thought that once upon a time I did sign in Edge and Google. Oh.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Oh, nice. You get to look at all my other stuff, too. Who knows what all's in there?
Got a manifesto to, like, make an ice cream or something.
That I don't even know what's in there. Stuff I keep. Okay. Anybody and there's been many videos. We got it pulled up there in the upper right. And I hope that I'm not going to get bombed with an ad where it's going to... I'm going to play a video. So, okay. So, you said you've heard about this before. I heard a little bit about it, like not a whole lot.
So that's the thing. I heard about it from another angle.
A different angle.
Yeah.
Which angle was that?
More about like the one thing. Okay, so from what I gather, Soph was out there, using some hateful like language
Right.
for sure.
And
You can't deny that.
That was a thing on YouTube for a time.
Yeah.
And not just in her style. I'm waiting for an ad to just bomb the stream because I don't know if we even hear it. Will we?
We might not.
Let me go over here to the main computer and make sure if there's an ad playing, I apologize because these sites, is this bounding into comics? I don't think there's any ads on this site other than this goofy stuff you see here.
Is that cookies or notifications? Either way.
Either way, it's gone. It gets the ban hammer.
Yeah.
She got banned from YouTube. She had, what, like 1 million followers for hate speech.
Yeah.
In the actual video, you can go out there and find it. What's the shoot thing?
It's some other platform.
Yeah, it's like another video platform.
Yeah.
You can find it there. I don't know the name of the platform exactly. Something shoot or shoot.
It's linked in this article, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm on a delay, so I have to scroll. Oh, BitChute. That's what it's called. So there is a link there. We're not going to show it because it will surely get this video taken down. If it got her banned, yeah, we're not going to play it.
No.
Now, kids on YouTube swearing and talking foul and is not a new thing. There was actually even other kids that. Do you remember the ones that like, I got riches and they're making it rain with 20s?
Yeah, yeah.
There's
like,
that group of idiots that found a way to market them being bad kids.
Yeah, like spoiled kids. Like,
Yeah.
look at all my Lambos. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that, and then there's, which this girl kind of seems like she was from a different time. I've seen a few videos before, and now granted, she started her channel at what, I think 9? You have to be 13 to start a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But I don't think that was a policy at the point when she started. 14 now, and banned. Dude, like, it can happen to anybody at any point. That's what's scary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say it, but okay, what's YouTube? Left?
You kind of, yeah.
Like real left leaning.
Yeah.
So if you're coming at any angle that scares them where they think you're influencing in a direction other than where, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It seems like they're willing to jump on that, or the algorithm, or whatever.
Yeah.
The algorithm will just get you acclaimed, but you getting banned, getting your channel deleted, is that human intervention? That's not something the algorithm does, right?
I don't know exactly.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works either. So her getting banned, that was just, what, a few days ago when this happened.
Yeah.
What was you said about the word, or hateful words or whatever?
Yeah, dropping some derogatory terms.
Like slurs?
Slurs.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, that's what I'd heard. And I had heard that she actually does good content too.
mm-hmm.
Like this video in question here, the one that got her banned, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I had heard she did good content. Another thing, fairly competent. Like, when you get somebody that's young and it seems like they're just from a different time or whatever, like well beyond their years, like they're this old and they're talking like they're much older. Generally, when it's content creation, there's an adult behind the scenes helping. And I think this creator here has admitted, if I'm not mistaken, to having somebody help, right?
Okay.
But from the little I've seen, and I'm not a huge fan or a follower or nothing like that, but from the little I've seen in the past, and granted, I'm pulling from a memory that fails me, she could stand on her own 2 feet in live streams. Like, not like, you know what I mean, ask a question and looking for a response to be handed to her and then dealing out the response to the live audience. Like, she was fairly competent in whether that come from time of doing the content and, you know what I mean, thinking like this, okay, maybe not, I don't know. I don't know this person in my real life. Getting banned, oh man. I don't know. Do you think talking about something should be enough to get banned? I mean, should context matter in 2019?
Yeah, it should.
It should.
Yeah.
There's a couple other examples here too that we got coming up. I was gonna try and go well over an hour today. Time doesn't permit, as always. But I wanted to go well over an hour with the show. I gotta get this off the screen. That ad is disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go back up here. Where?
So what was the video that got Soph banned?
Oh,
Exactly.
I'm gonna pull it up over here on my computer just because.
Because I saw there were like a few that they were like
Well,
pointing to.
I wonder if it's gonna be this. This is all right. Let's read this up real quick. We'll take and go on somebody else's stuff. The popular and controversial teenage YouTuber known as Soap has had her channel banned from YouTube for violating their hate speech policy. So another hate speech violation, which hate speech, you're gonna see a real fucking. Oh wait, can we say that word on YouTube? Because you can and you can't. Some people get banned for it.
Just saying hate speech?
Not hate speech, swearing.
Oh, swearing.
Yeah. So here you're gonna see I'll save it till then, but you're gonna see a ridiculous example
Okay.
of what can be constituted as hate speech. I mean, if you're in other countries, teaching your dog to do a tasteless trick is hate speech,
Yeah.
or whatever. The suspension came shortly after Soap uploaded a video entitled "Pride and Prejudice," wherein she discusses her opinions regarding LGBT. No, they didn't do the Q and whatever
okay.
other letters, just LGBT topics, from the rising push to expose children to blatantly adult subject matter,
Yeah, that's
children in drag performing dance routines for adults.
Yeah, because that's the angle I had heard about this first from like right wing
In the
outlets.
past,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, and no, that stuff's messed up, man. Like I looked into that for a minute. This is like
Yeah,
yeah, like
yeah,
no,
that's all messed up. I mean,
that's-
I
It's not a good thing for kids to be sexualized, like to
No.
have sexual experiences that age. Just take it from me, all right? Like
well, that, and also, what do you think about how old your kid?
4.
All right, and I have a 6-year-old.
Yeah,
I won't make an example out of your kid because that's not my place.
yeah,
Okay, so let's say my 6-year-old turns 7 and comes to me. She's like, "Oh, I want to be a boy." I'm gonna be like, "No." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, grow up a little bit.
yeah. It's confusing. Like
Yeah.
you're not even like you might not realize who you really are until you're like 30.
Right.
Yeah, like
But do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But people doing that. There was like a very young child that somebody was giving hormones to.
Charlize Theron.
Is that?
Yeah,
Yeah. That. Dude, it's messed up all around. So yeah, that's on the same level as that.
yeah.
Like all this.
I looked into like Jessica, like the person's going by the name Jessica something.
And what was the other thing?
Like,
No.
no, there's some screwed up stuff there, man.
Well, what about the pedophile thing? About
Yeah,
being
like-
a preference, not a or whatever. What were they saying?
I don't know.
I don't want to get into the whole thing.
But like, now the person in question who she was complaining about was like tweeting out having topless party for like 10-year-old girls with like no parental supervision. It was
No.
no.
No, man, that is not.
No.
That's not something.
And she also like, because in Canada, she's like suing businesses because she's identifies
Businesses.
as a woman, but still has the junk,
Okay.
and is getting like suing because they're refusing to give her Brazilian wax.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember.
Here's the thing, though. I don't want to wax junk. I'm
Right.
not gonna I'm not gonna begrudge somebody because they don't want to wax junk,
Right.
especially when they're mainly waxing beeves. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
And if that's what do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how many guys actually ask for that wax, that
no, man,
style?
I think most guys just trim at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I'm not saying there's no dude that doesn't go
there's
out.
probably some dude who's got like money to throw around. Like, and, yeah,
And is like where is all this coming? Like where is some of it coming from? As far as like, if she wants to go get waxed like that and still hasn't like gotten surgery or whatever, doesn't plan on it, is just gonna. Do you know what I mean?
I'm
Is
sure
she also
there's-
want to be able to wander around in locker rooms, but the wrong locker room?
mm-hmm.
Like, come on, what angle are you going at that from?
Yeah.
Like, really, you gotta question yourself, and not demeaning or diminishing however people identify or who they choose to be.
But like, yeah, come on, like you still have to
Yeah,
like,
act accordingly.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. It's a crazy world.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing that I meant, like I said, I don't want to get into it, but there is some stuff that's messed up going on. And depending who you ask, we don't even have the right to talk about some of it.
Some of it, yeah.
Yeah, depending who you talk to.
Yeah. Which I don't know. This is America. This isn't
America.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know, man. Moving on. So that's what the video is about.
yeah.
Hate speech is being slung around a lot these days, more and more.
Yeah, but like, okay, so like maybe like YouTube's mad because she crossed the line, like dropping racial slurs, but like we just had the discussion from the
Right.
same standpoint with just being rational, not like bashing anybody.
Right.
Like I'm not saying you can't wear a dress,
Yeah.
but like don't get mad if somebody doesn't want to wax your junk.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like
They're
I'm sure there's somewhere out there that would cater to it. You know what I mean?
like it's like we got to rewrite the rules of the society, and not because society's all leaning that way. It's because one person wants that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or not just one person, but let's change the world over because 3 people are unhappy.
Yeah.
That's not usually how stuff works. You know what I mean? And not saying it shouldn't work. Maybe it should, if there's something truly wrong with it. But should we not get, how many billions of people, is there what, 7 billion people in the world?
Yeah.
6? 7 billion people? I think we should take into consideration the feelings and thoughts of more than just like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Another thing that I wanted to bring up too, the whole Gillette commercial. Do you remember that?
Yeah, they just. I think I was buzzing through like some. I saw a headline that they lost like 8 billion. in a
8 billion.
day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, spent 8 billion on that, or lost 8 billion due to that.
Yeah. Okay.
And the dude's like, I forget what the CEO or whoever was saying about sorry, you know, if we have to make a minority mad, and it's like, no, but if you're pissing off the 99.9%, that's not the minority.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's the majority.
Yeah. So what can you refresh me? What exactly happened with Gillette?
They did the commercial about toxic masculinity.
Okay.
Do you don't remember that?
No. No.
You didn't see the commercial?
Who got mad about it? I guess you could just tell me that, and then that'll put it in context.
I'm even losing my brain looking at this. Gillette. Gillette commercial backlash. I just pulled it up. Gillette cut by 8 billion loss after toxic masculinity ad. Let's hope it doesn't. Let me mute this in case it decides it's going to play an ad on this side. Many consumers now believe Gillette is, hold on, is the worst a man can get. They have worst in quote unquote or what
Okay.
parentheses after running its toxic masculinity ad commercial berating men as too manly and as sexist bullies and rapists as part of its social justice campaign in the wake of the Me Too movement.
Okay. So okay. Wow.
Yeah. So
they went hard satirical left with it.
well,
and-
they went to the people. They pandered to the people that don't shave.
Yeah, they don't shave with a Gillette razor.
Those millennials don't have no beards. You gotta have testosterone
Yeah.
to grow a beard usually,
Yeah.
generally. But anyhow, no, I'm not picking on.
Well, what I mean.
Yeah, this is gonna be the one that sinks the ship, Tim.
Yeah.
Anyhow, Let's keep bailing water till it cracks in half.
Okay, so like men got pissed off because they're like, don't stereotype us like that. And,
Right.
okay, that's what happened.
Right.
All right.
But that's what I'm saying. You're pandering
To people
to people.
who aren't buying your product.
Right. And it's you and the dude even said something about making a minority mad. Like, no, dude, 99% is not a minority. It's majority.
Yeah.
Like, when you're talking numbers,
You got to know your audience, man. You got to know who your
Yeah.
consumer base is.
yeah, who is buying your shit?
Yeah.
And you know what? At the prices that they sell at, and you can't even go online and get them much cheaper. You
Yeah.
go into grocery stores and big box stores, supermarkets, whatnot, and go
Oh.
to get razors, and you're getting like 4 for $32 or
Why it
2 for like 17.
Like you got a Dollar Shave Club it. That's just the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Or Harry's is another one.
Harry. Yeah, like
Yeah, there's all these companies coming out that cut out the middleman.
yeah.
And sad to say it, but
Well, if you got a wife who shaves her legs too, man,
Yeah,
that's
that
the
shit
way to
is
go.
costly.
Yeah.
anyhow, we're not going to go the rest of the way through. I didn't even bother pulling that article up down there. Let's see if I can get back up here to my tabs.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So let's look at the note in general. I got all kind of stuff laid out there. Da-da-da.
Oh, well, speaking like, oh, this kind of ties back in, but just like having the opinion though. Did you hear about Mario Lopez?
What's that?
That
What did he do?
well, he was like, I don't know about giving hormones to kids, and like faced a huge backlash and like apologized for saying that.
Oh.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know about. He doesn't know about it.
Well, he said he was like.
Wait.
He-
Say your statement again, because I
he
want to
tweeted
make.
he tweeted like last week that he was like just said what we just said.
Like, I don't know about giving.
Hormones to kids. Yeah.
What do you mean you don't know?
He like didn't think it was a good idea. You know?
Did you know who you were at 3,
Yeah.
at 4, at 8?
But
Fuck no.
he backtracked and apologized for it.
That's what you do when you fuck up or you make a mistake, right?
Well, no. He was like, I don't think it's a good idea,
Oh, well. Yeah.
and then went back on it saying,
Oh, he went back on that?
yeah, because he works in he's an actor.
Wait a minute. So he said, I don't know about it, and then
He said, I don't think it's a good idea. Faced a Twitter backlash because he wasn't going along
with it.
with it,
And then backtracked on
apologized. Yeah.
You can't please everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I was.
You do know that Hollywood is pretty like left leaning, right?
Whatever, man.
Yeah, like
I don't watch their shit.
yeah, like
Hollywood, you can't buy me.
yeah.
Help me. Give me money.
Give me money. Yeah.
Give me money, Hollywood.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna pull up docs instead of which they're gonna see more secret stuff. I don't want my keep up there. I did have it up for a while though.
you got your fucking strudel recipe, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having trouble. Having trouble over here with. Okay, if that's activated, I should be able to type here. I hope. What did I have? We're going with docs.
Yeah, dog. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. It didn't even get it. Didn't even hit the nail on the head with that one.
Oh, it has a weird address. It's like docs. It's like docs.google something.
Yeah, docs.google.com.
Yeah, it's there.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Okay. We'll pull this guy up. All right. Anyhow, I just want to get to 2 more things real quick because we got a little bit of time left, but we'll go over them quicker than before. Anyhow, other YouTubers are getting banned for some. I mean, we talked about did I bring the one up already?
Yeah.
National Anthem channel.
Okay.
No, we talked about this before the show. It wasn't on the air. Okay.
Yeah.
So the guy's whole channel was putting up like music and national anthems of countries.
Mm-hmm.
and boom, done.
Yeah.
Because apparently Colombia's national anthem is hate speech. Considered hate speech?
Okay. So,
Context people. Like, is that what he's selling? Is that what he's pushing? Is that what he
yeah.
was? That the whole basis of the channel? Everything's backing up that it led up to that. No, you know what I mean. I don't know what Colombia's national anthem is, so I can't speak to it. I should probably look it up, but I still think context would matter.
Yeah.
I would hope. Unfortunately, it doesn't. What do you think a solution is for a platform where you can have context matter?
Well, one solution would probably be not have that much uploaded every day.
Well, that too.
Like,
But hey,
yeah,
when you want people to make you bigger,
yeah.
yeah,
Well, because I saw this started happening like a year or so ago, like in reference to like the Colombian national, like a year or so ago. Because I watched like history videos
right.
and like World War II videos. All of a sudden,
Funny enough, you should mention that.
the swastikas started getting like just taken out or like covered up. You know what I mean? Which, okay, I get it. If you're on there like KKK member spouting hate speech, blah blah blah, whatever. But like if you're like, yeah, context should matter. If you're talking about World War II, yeah. But once again, just so many videos.
Well, and there's some people that believe that no matter what you're showing, hey bud, no matter what you're showing, World War II, you don't do it. It's offensive, and it's not necessarily. I mean,
If stuff's factual, yeah, like
yeah, it is factual. And did you ever think there would be people that deny that World War II like didn't happen?
or the like kamikaze pilots and like
Right,
like some of the
right.
like Waffen SS were like on meth, like yeah, like
Dude, it's bonkers.
it's yeah,
Bonkers. Okay, so
there's-
funny enough, you brought up World War II. Night SGC's Sabaton themed account was terminated too for hate speech. He had, now granted, I don't know what was in the video, but it was World War II footage that was being shown.
yeah.
And what, you know what I mean? What was the video about? I don't know. But I'm just saying, another person's account terminated because of hate speech. And I don't think context was looked at in any of these issues. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, granted, the first one we talked about, soap, it had taken and actually threatened the YouTube CEO.
Yeah, she went, like I said, like she definitely like crossed the line.
Like, I
with
got
what
a
she was
gun.
saying. Yeah.
I know your address. You got about 7 minutes. I
No,
called an Uber. Like, yeah, no.
No, she was just getting like, well, it seemed like a teenage girl just lashing out, kind of.
Right.
Yeah, like and just not caring.
But
Yeah.
how many times has somebody said something, people didn't take it serious, and then boom,
Yeah.
it happened.
happens, yeah.
So,
No, like that's why I was making a point of saying like, oh no, like she like lines were crossed. So
no, yeah, lines
Yeah.
were definitely crossed. For the last few minutes, we're going to get away from all this social politics crap, man. And like I said, we could, there's not endless examples, but we could go on and on. To use Google Docs offline, you're making me lose my mind over here. Where are the, okay. We were going to talk about this last week and we didn't. And not much more developed. The woman, Walmart.
yeah, still haven't got a concrete answer if it actually is tied in with the ice cream licking.
Not exactly.
Is this a copycat crime? Like,
No, it's not a
Up in the level.
copycat crime. And I did get an article pulled up earlier. I don't know if it's going to pull up here where what she was being charged with. Let me try and find this real quick. Okay, there's that. There's that. How do I open this link? Ah, like that? And there we go. Let's open the tab up. We'll pull it up in the upper right.
yeah,
Okay, so cops seek woman who peed all over a bin of Walmart potatoes.
yeah. This is the one
In West Mifflin, PA.
Yeah, we covered this last week.
Did we?
Yeah, they caught her last week. I remember talking about it.
Well, no, they
Oh,
did.
Wednesday.
She turned herself in.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but I didn't bring up the part. There's a couple other things here. What she was being charged with. She's being charged with
Gross.
with what?
Is gross a crime?
Yeah, it should be, right? No, she was public intoxication, so she was drinking,
Okay.
which that led to her. You potato pisser, you spud pisser. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, wash your produce is all I can say. If you're out shopping and get it, wash your produce.
Yeah.
Wash your food. Funny enough, another person. I'm gonna break it.
Yeah. This one was.
Well, no, a kid, and I think the link was right there, and I'm looking for it. This guy.
This was the beer cooler one.
No, it was the dude. He was. He pissed on a shelf.
Yeah.
Took a pee on the shelf, and then uploaded a video of it later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the guy?
Yeah. It was like
Being accused of urine.
it was in like the beer aisle. They
What the hell is happening? Like in the world today, man.
Let's break it down. I was because I was I watched a video of like where like apparently like
This shit is getting crazy.
like serial killer. Oh, ad. We got an ad on that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh no.
Yet,
Oh,
Thank you. Sorry about that, people.
I have no idea what that ad was for.
Well, apparently we're gonna mute it though,
Yeah.
because I don't want an ad up. I think it was gonna play a video, the news report,
Yeah.
like news heads talking.
Yeah.
Let me scroll down here. Wow,
Man.
that came through. At least we know we can hear ads.
Yeah, good.
We beta tested that in front of people.
Sweet. Yeah. sh- yeah, it's crazy. It's just crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
world. You think
it's
it's breaking
changing.
down? Honestly,
well, so like you remember like back 70s, 80s, 90s, there were like serial killers every once in a while.
right?
They've decreased, but there's been a rise in like spree killing,
Oh yeah.
and just yeah. So I think things are changing.
Yeah, I wasn't
yeah.
going to go into that dark territory, El Paso.
Yeah.
That it's a sad time. Like
Yeah.
with some of the, I muted that too, and it
Yeah.
still rang through.
Yeah.
It's a sad time to be like. Sometimes you don't want to admit to like being human,
Yeah.
and it's like, you know what I mean? Like if I met aliens right now, I'd be like, no, I'm not with that
No,
group.
yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
I'm different. Like don't confuse us.
Yeah.
No conflation, please. Do not conflate the two. Yeah. That and school shootings. Like I'm not. I have never looked at school shooting history personally. Okay, but I'm gonna say that it was not a thing that repetitively kept happening 30, 40 years ago compared to. Do you know what I mean? Just let's go from
The last like 20 years.
yeah, let's say 20 years ago
Yeah.
to 50, 60 years ago. Not even close. And some people are like, "Oh, it's no different. You just hear about it more now."
Well,
no,
Well,
I don't.
but as a whole, like just by the numbers, violent crimes are down since like 50, 60 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not only that, there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a phone, you got a camera, and chances are, if you're in public doing something, you're going to be caught on camera. Depending what country you're in, CCTV on the streets.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. What do you think? What do you think would push society over the edge?
I don't know. I think it's just society's adjusting with the change, and it's just, you know.
Do you know what, like, and what do you? Obviously, we already announced we're not storming Area 51.
No.
Okay. If we was gonna bet like a buck right now, what would you put money down on if aliens showed up? How would they be? Would they be more people like us? Would it be like Battle for LA? You didn't see that?
Okay, so are they
Like just
resource hungry, or are they
showing up to enslave us, just showing up to dominate, decimate the planet,
or are
wipe
they,
it out?
or are they just so far advanced that since you're traveling across the stars, you don't really need to like a planet for resources, so they're just
Right.
kind of like, oh, look at the like sideshowish. You know?
Yeah, or we a sideshow.
Yeah.
What do you think? You know what I mean?
It all depends, man.
And granted, going by what we know now, And we're not, I mean, as far as a society, we are advanced, but we're not that advanced, right? The only way to travel that type of distance would be some type of, like a robot, artificial intelligence, maybe.
So, like you, or like some kind of like colony ship.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, yeah, you get the get the makings there, and then make the people once you're there.
But yeah, robot seems like the most sensible one.
Right.
Yeah.
And just think about, like, that's what's real disturbing about it. The communication aspect of, like, whenever they were trying to get to Mars, I think there was like a 10-minute delay.
Yeah.
So, like, and they had 6 minutes of going through the atmosphere till when they would, you know what I mean? And when they were seeing it, when they were seeing whatever the probe going through the atmosphere, it had already been on the ground for like 4 minutes or something.
Yeah, just because that's how fast, because the signal moves at the speed of light, and that's just how fast it takes.
Right, but, and that's in our solar system. Imagine to another star. Do you know what I mean?
Once you're so far gone, it's just communications. Traditional communication just breaks down. It's not feasible after so far out there.
Yeah, that'd be a little crazy trying to communicate that far out.
You just can't.
Well,
through
yeah, no
traditional
shit.
means, yeah.
They got away from radio waves and went to what, laser?
I think so.
Like laser pulses or something? I don't know. I don't know the tech. I don't build the tech. So, aliens, what type are they if they show up?
I would bank on they're just like super advanced.
And we're more of
Yeah,
sideshow. You don't
yeah.
think they're kidnapping us and probing every...
Well, I mean, what do we? Yeah, probably.
So you think it's X-Files type aliens?
But do they even need to if they're that advanced?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
If they're that advanced, do they need to?
Yeah.
Or then again, if they do show up, they're going to be like, look at these wusses here. They're talking, like, you know what I mean? Are they going to examine society and be like, get lost? Or are they going to be like, they're just going to get here having one intention and be like, fuck this, I'm out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this shit is so mixed up.
I don't think they would.
Like, I'm out. I'm out of here. I'm done with it.
Nah, because if we're that messed up to somebody who travels around the universe, we have to be pretty interesting then. If it's to the point where they're so screwed up and gonna leave, that's
We'll never become the fifth race.
yeah.
We're never going to be it's a Stargate reference.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll never be one of those, what is it, interstellar or outer?
interstellar civilizations.
Yeah,
Or no, interstellar.
Would be in our star system? I don't even know the words I'm looking for.
Yeah, interstellar is within your own star
We'll
system.
never be a universal
Or galactic.
species.
Yeah.
Galactic species, yes. I don't think so. I think we wipe ourselves out, man.
I think we got a shot at not doing it.
Well, what do you do if aliens do make themselves known?
I sit there and go I knew it.
Fucking knew it.
I knew it.
I knew it. That's a good answer, man. That's a good answer. Do you really think they're hiding anything in Area 51?
I don't know. Honestly, no. I'm
No?
willing to believe the conventional explanation that it's just advanced aircraft.
Advanced
that's
aircraft.
That's just possible.
The weather balloon is Roswell.
Yeah,
Weather balloon, just media hyping shit up,
yeah,
trying to sell papers.
yeah, could be. But
Yeah, I don't need a word to take. It's a mess today, people. I don't know. I know. Yeah. If I was an alien and I showed up and you got people pissing on their own food,
I think you would just say your catchphrase, man. You would just go crazy monkeys.
yeah,
Yeah,
crazy monkeys.
yeah.
People, we're all monkeys. All of us. The world over.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And that's a whole nother debate there too, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well.
Because do they even still believe the whole missing link thing? Like missing link?
I don't think that's fallen out of favor. No.
No?
No.
No, that's still a favor.
They're
All right, we'll get to that one day. Not today, though.
Yeah.
All right, man. We made our mark today.
Sweet.
Best advice, drunk or not, don't piss on any produce that's not going to benefit you or if somebody accidentally ends up with it.
Yeah.
Dude, these trendy things like was the ice cream thing, was that a challenge? Or did somebody do it, get caught, and then somebody else did it in another state?
So the person who first put it up did like, if I remember correctly, did like put it up and say like ice cream looking challenge like in the tag.
Right.
So
Gross, man.
Yep.
Gross. Anyhow, so yeah, don't be doing that. No pissing on potatoes. It's not good for you.
Yep. Yep.
If you're creating content, damn.
My advice to that would be like you can make your point, but maybe don't shout people down.
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, because some people just... What?
It doesn't help your point come across if you're just like
Right.
just being an asshole and shouting people
But
down.
what...
Like,
what
yeah.
Okay, but... And granted, we didn't dig into it, but what point... Or who was the guy shouting down by just having a national anthem thing? Like, he was
Oh
just...
no, that one, yeah,
That's
yeah.
kind of like...
In like the World War II like channels, yeah.
Well, it's kind of like, here's how I view it. Like, there's some of this stuff that is not available publicly,
Yeah, even if
and
you're not.
somebody uploading it and YouTube getting rid of it, that's kind of like whitewashing, like, public record.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that
Like,
is...
you're getting rid of it.
Yeah,
What?
and that's getting banned without shouting down, too.
Right.
So, yeah.
Because it doesn't lean your way, it doesn't agree with you, you got to get rid of it? Like...
Well, you just made my advice useless now. Damn.
Yeah, I know, man. That's ropes on sale. Local hardware stores. Don't go that route either. I would never condone that. But if you need rope for any other purpose, it probably is on sale. Check it out.
Pretty handy stuff, yeah.
We're gonna call it there, man. I gotta clean up and go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for joining us. I did not check the chat. I didn't need to. It was a sad and lonely place. As always. A sad and lonely place. Let's see if this stuff is still working. It's not. And there it is. All right, man. No other advice for the day, Tim?
Nope.
All right. Next week, potentially something different. Tune in. Don't be late.
All right.
Check it out.
See you then.